Hey guys, I'm Voylin, and in today's video I'll be reviewing MochiKanji from the Mochi company, I think that's what they're called. They reached out to me a couple of days ago asking me to make a sponsored video. We had a bit of a talk and I declined the offer. Then they made a new offer which will be more financially beneficial for me, but I declined again. So this video is not sponsored at all. All the things that I will be saying are my own opinions and my own experiences with this application. For this video, however, I will be using the website version. I don't think there's much difference between the app and the website version, so will not have that much of an impact on the review. But yeah, even though I declined their offer to make a sponsored video, I still wanted to make a review about it because at the first glance it looked quite interesting. And there's also a video claiming that it's a scam. So which one is it? First of all, let's go over to what is Mochi. Well, MochiKanji. So let's go over to the PC screen. So once again, I want to quickly mention they have a website version, they have a Play Store version and an App Store version. So the reviews that they have, it's kind of good. 4.7 stars, and this one has 4.6 stars. So a lot of views, a lot of reviews as well, which is kind of surprising considering the amount of downloads. So let's go to the beginning. First of all, there is a very big issue that I have with this website. It says memorize 1000 kanji in 1 month. 1000 kanji. So let's quickly, I don't have a calculator on my PC, but this also works. So we have 1000 kanji, 1000, and we divide that by 30 days. Well, let's say 31. Maybe they're talking about like a full month. So that will be around 32, 33 kanji a day. Now I have a very big issue with that because I would always recommend people to study no more than 20 words each day. And that's for a good reason, because the next day you will still have to review them all. Your reviews will bundle up. And this is something I don't like, this kind of false advertising. If you can study 1000 kanji in 1 month, good luck, but they say memorize, not learn. You won't be able to memorize those 1000 kanji and after 1 month be able to recall them all correctly. This is kind of false advertising. Also, I kind of like the mascots, chubby mochi. So yeah, they also have this special feature, golden time. I like that they put the quotes there because it's just a space repetition system. There's nothing really special about their golden time. So calling it a special feature, no, this is space repetition, which exists in a lot of other applications. So yeah, again, they say memorize 1000 kanji in 1 month. Then they have 7500 words and kanji based on several needs. So basically what they're saying here is choose a course that meets your purpose and learn new words now. So basically all the vocab is separated into different courses, which is kind of helpful. And then they have multi-level kanji writing. From some reviews and from my own experience, there's something strange going on with the whole kanji stuff. But yeah, let's go over that in the next part. And then Japanese daily conversations. A lot of applications and sites say that use our application and you'll have very good daily conversation practice. But a lot of the times it really falls short of what it should be. And yeah, overall I have yet to see an application that does this correctly, or that does this in a decent enough way that's actually usable. Okay, but let's go to the top and let's get started. So I don't know the alphabet, I only know the alphabet. So you can select your current level. I'm around JLPT N3. I don't use any textbooks at the moment, and I'm living in Japan. So where do we start? Please choose a course. Didn't I just already say that I'm N3? Let's take N5 just to begin with. So first of all, you get all the kanji. Okay, so let's start with taking a look at their website. So you have the review section where you can probably review words, because this is a new account, we have learned 0 words. Then we have the learn section in which you can learn from the different courses. Then we have the conversation part, for probably the daily conversation stuff. Then we have writing the kanji, events, and dictionary. So for learning, let's just take Hajime. Let's start with the beginning. I chose that I'm already in 3 levels, so this feels kind of strange. Oh wow, the button is a little bit mixed up. Let's exit. Let's take course lists in 3. Okay, so I don't know what that is. So wait, conversation. We go back here and. Okay, that's probably a bug in their website. So version 6, let's hope version 6 is fixed. Oh well, let's do the easy one. So the way that it works, you get your flashcards. It's very similar to Duolingo or Lingo there, almost the exact same style. The main benefit is the keyboard controls work compared to the Lingo Dare website. The Lingo Dare website keyboard controls don't really work that smoothly. For this, everything works. Whoops, I should probably take the correct one. But yeah, we have the whole kanji writing system. This is better on the phone when you can use your finger instead of a mouse. And the mouse is kind of difficult. So on a hito, you have an image, something that Memrise used to have. Audio, slow audio. I don't know if the audio is spoke like AI generated or by an actual Japanese person spoken into. I don't know. I can't really tell the difference. So that could be a good thing that I can tell the difference if it were to be AI. So let's quickly finish this lesson. I already know these words. So kanji. So for gakusei, by example, you have 2 slots for the 2 kanji, so you learn how to write the 2 kanji. On a phone again, this will probably be better, and if you use a phone, I would recommend those kind of like touch stylus things, so it's kind of like using a pencil. It's kind of like using a pen, so you actually learn how to write correctly with your hands, and not with your finger. The only thing I noticed when I do this and I try to press enter, sometimes it does not work. I hope that I get back to that kind of screen. Okay, normally for Japan, I'll probably have the kanji writing again. So I write first kanji, and then I try to press enter. Nothing happens. So another thing that could be fixed for version 6, hopefully. But so far, I like the learning. I like the learning. It has a little bit of everything. There's enough variation between the different parts, so it does not get too boring to try it. Well, to be learning. Okay, so we finished learning, and I think it's around 15 words that we learned right now. But that also means tomorrow, that's 15 words that we need to review. I don't know how long this took. This took a little bit of time. You need 85 more words to upgrade your level of notebook. And also, that's another thing that I've seen. You can apparently grow trees. So we have 1 word to review right now, and we need to review this within 1 hour. So let's go to the review section. You've learned 15 words, and there's 1 word for reviewing, but I don't know why we cannot review it. It says that there's a word for reviewing. Probably it's not the golden time yet because we learned it too quickly. So that's a possibility. Okay, so start planting. So set a goal and plant a tree. So let's plant the tree for like 5 days. Oh, okay, let's. Okay, so we cannot set a goal. I don't know what the UI kind of does here, but okay, and the image is broken. There's also a team section, so you can create a room and grow trees together. So that's also a thing that you can do if you're interested in that. I personally don't think that's kind of a needed feature, and apparently it does not really work 100% as well. But that's learning section, reviewing section, I won't be able to show you until I wait an hour, which I'm not going to do. But then we have the conversation part.
Mochi meets Michi at a party.
こんばんは。
お名前は
Okay, so
Mochi meets Michi at a party.
this feels kind of AI generated. Konbanwa, so let's reply. Onamae wa. Okay, so I don't know why that hint suddenly disappeared, so let's just... Oh, wow.
They introduced their name.
I don't know, but I think I messed up this
はじめ
system.
まして
Choose the meaning of hajimemashite. Okay, now it's time to work more properly. I don't know what happened in the beginning here, but... Okay, so hajimemashite, nice to meet you. Again, keyboard controls.
This is the first time they've met each other.
よろしく。
よろしくお願いします
Do I just have to type the entire thing of what they say? Quick review.
Mochi
Already a
meets Michi at
review.
a party.
こんばんは。
Okay, so I'll just stop this because I'm already not really much of a fan of how this whole system works. So, and again, the UI, I don't know what exactly is going wrong with the UI. But, like I thought, the basic conversation stuff, not really my thing, and I don't really think it's sufficient enough to learn the daily conversation stuff. So let's start learning some of the kanji, because it's still called MochiKanji. So I think it's just kind of similar to what we've done during the normal lesson. Okay, and then certain parts we have to do by ourselves. Oh, whoops. Yeah, on a phone this goes a lot easier. You really need to be between the lines. Okay, so now we have to write it out of memory. So, okay, this is a little bit more interesting. Okay, but it's really not forgiving. If you're not in the area where it wants you to be. Oops, don't worry, mistakes happen. Okay, that was not that much of a fun experience. Maybe it's because, like on the phone, it worked a lot better, but on the PC, it does not really register correctly, even if you're close enough. But yeah, that's basically it. And I don't think there's a review of that. So, no, only words. So you don't really have a review of the kanji, but basically you learn them all individually. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain on how this works. Then dictionary, easily look up unknown words and save into your notebook. So there is some kind of dictionary, so let's quickly see. Let's try tatemono. Okay, but how about I type mono in the kanji? Oh. Okay, so or you type it in hiragana or you type it directly correctly in kanji. And then you get a practice sentence. So let's save this. Okay, and where can we see this? Okay, review words. We still cannot review. But yeah, that is basically it. So the conversation stuff, I'm not that big of a fan.
It's a nice day today.
いい天気ですね。
そうだね
Compared to something that like Memrise has on the new application, it actually uses AI to let you choose your own answer, but this is really just listen and type it. And I don't really think that's a good way to learn conversations. But yeah. Then there's the learning section, which I kind of enjoy. And I think it's good enough for most people. And then there's, yeah, the reviewing, which I won't go over. It's basically very similar. And the tree stuff that does not 100% seem to work. I feel like there's a lot of issues with their UI on the on the site that I did not really have on the mobile version. Let's go over the pricing because yeah, some stuff is locked. Okay, so upgrade to premium. What does premium cost? Premium costs $30 a year or $70 for 3 years, which is kind of a big discount. And if you're really serious about studying Japanese, you'll probably take more than 1 year. So if you really like this application, I will probably advise 3 years. And then you have the slogan, memorize 1000 kanji in 1 month. I don't I don't like that they say that. Memorize 1000 kanji in 1 month. Because if you go over these things, so each lesson has 15 words apparently. Or for as far as I can tell. So you will need to do quite a lot of lessons every single day, and of what we, well, apparently like 2.5 lessons, I think, each day to reach the 1000 words, but that does not include the kanji. So I'm not really certain how you actually would learn the 1000 kanji unless you use this entire system. Which also, like, I feel like there's some shortcomings on that. But let's first go over the positives. First of all, the price. I find the price kind of reasonable. If you take $30, so let's open this again so I can calculate. $30. And we divide that by 12 months. Whoops, 12 months. That's $2.50 a month, which is not that expensive, especially if you know that some other tools, well, services cost kind of a lot more. So from price, this seems more than reasonable. So I will not say like the one video that I saw about calling this app a scam because of the high price and the way it learns. I don't find it just like justified things that he was talking about. Personally, I find the price to be quite decent. The lessons seem to be good enough. The review system, I cannot show it right now. I use it on my phone. The review system is okay. I won't call it like anything special. It's just an SRS system and that's about it. A space repetition system. So they call it golden time. I don't really see a reason to call it anything else than a space repetition system. But yeah. The fact that you can learn search up words that you already know or want to learn by yourself, that they directly appear in your review section, I think that's kind of helpful. I wish that if you press save that there's like a small lesson section to actually practice the words. To round off the positives, I like the application. It's simple, it's clean, I like the mascot, I like that there is a mascot. The flashcard system, it works. Space repetition system, it's something that every application for studying should have. All by all, I think it's worth it. For the negatives, I don't really have much to say except for, again, the conversation system. The writing system, I don't find it 100% sufficient for actually learning kanji properly. Especially the website version, it's not very convenient to use and it's really not very forgiving. Then the events tab, I don't think this should be a separate tab. And dictionary, it works, so yeah. So all by all, there's not really many negatives to say about this application. The price is decent. What you get is, well, you get what you pay for. So do I recommend this application? I would probably recommend this application. Again, I'm not sponsored. I did not accept any kind of sponsorship. I would personally recommend this to people who are starting to study Japanese. For people who already know a fair amount of Japanese, I will probably not recommend this application because of the lack of actually proper conversation practice and yeah, practice in sentences, because this is basically a flashcard application which is mainly used for vocab. So yeah. But yeah, for the people who don't want to use things like Anki because of the whole setup process and the whole managing of everything, this is basically perfect. This feels very similar to something like Lingodeer or Duolingo. The only downside about this is, yeah, again, the sentences. If you look at something like Lingodeer, because Lingodeer does actually offer a lifetime. It's not only subscription based like MochiKanji. So we have Lingodeer lifetime access and Lingodeer Plus lifetime access for one price. Yes, it's more expensive, but this application Lingodeer also offers a lot more different languages. Plus, the whole course also has sentences and such. I kind of like Lingodeer. So if you don't like Lingodeer, I would probably advise MochiKanji. But before paying for MochiKanji, use their trial. Use a trial of MochiKanji and use a trial of Lingodeer before making final decision. I will not 100% recommend Duolingo because there are some issues and I feel like they, yeah, I really have not become that big of a fan of Duolingo because of some of the decisions they have been making. But yeah, overall, Lingodeer, also a good application. Used for multiple languages. So if you're planning on studying multiple languages, go for Lingo there. If you're mainly wanting to study Japanese and want to have a kickstart, go for 1 year on MochiKanji. That's basically my recommendation. Lingo there is quite... I'm personally a very big fan of Lingo there. But again, MochiKanji, great alternative. And yeah, that's basically the roundup. So, do I recommend it? Yes. Negatives, probably only the conversation. Positives, it's a good flashcards application for learning vocab. Another negative, no sentences. But that's basically a short roundup. And a quick mention for other companies who want me to sponsor their application, like have a sponsored segment in one of my videos to review their application. I don't think I will be accepting any sponsorships anytime soon for reviewing an application, because I still want to keep my honest opinion, because one of the conditions that MochiKanji had was not allowing me to talk about other applications, other alternatives. So yeah, that was kind of a down thing. But also I want to have a little bit more freedom in the way that I review this application. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this video. If you use MochiKanji and you like it or dislike it, please let me and other people know in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching and good luck studying Japanese. Bye bye.